Oh, I missed this. Hello, I'm your college cook. Because of Lent, I've had to stop eating red meat on Fridays. So let's make some fish today. This is a whole fried fish, or una mojarra frita. This is a Mexican dish that's frying an entire fish, usually served with some vegetables on the sides. For my sides, I'm going to use some white rice, which I made in my last video. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we begin, let's prep the seasonings. Garlic. I learned a new way to cutting garlic since I got made fun of last time for my previous videos on how I was cutting it. All I gotta do is cut the sides and smack! Oh my god, it's so much easier. Damn. We're also gonna use some cumin. Ground cumin is perfect, but I only have the whole cumin, so I'm gonna have to carefully cut this. Okay, time for the fish. This little buddy was about $4, which is great when you're on a budget. When buying fish, make sure you get it as fresh as you possibly can. A good indicator of freshness on the fish is the eye color. Black eyes mean fresher, where gray eyes are older fish. That may sound like common knowledge to some people, but there are some people that don't know that. To prep the fish, cut some lines on its side. Not all the way through, just enough to press on the bone slightly. Just enough. Add in more cuts based on the size of the fish. Mine only needed about 3 cuts on each side. Once cut up, it's ready to be seasoned. Salt, pepper, add in your minced garlic. I make sure some of the garlic goes in between the cuts, like so. If you don't have garlic, garlic powder is a perfect substitute. Now, I added the all-purpose flour way too early, and you'll see me try to fix the error later. Add in some extra seasoning on the inside of the fish where it was gutted. Yeah. And by now I realized I forgot to add the lime juice. Adding liquid after flour makes it more pasty consistency, which isn't what you're going for. So I had to re-add some flour after the lime juice. Don't be like me. Add the flour at the very end, please. Once the fish is prepped for cooking, grab your pan and set to medium-high or so. Add in a good amount of oil since we're going to be frying this buddy up. I still have some. I'm fine. I'm gonna buy any more yet. Once hot, drop in your fish carefully facing away from you. Please do it carefully. If your fish is bigger than your pan like mine, use tongs to adjust it to cook evenly. Cook on each side for about 5 minutes depending on the size of your fish. For mine, I'm only going to cook it for about 3 minutes though. It's not the biggest fish, but you know, it's decently sized. After about 3 minutes, it's time to flip the fish, which I understand can be a little bit intimidating, especially when a lot of oil is being used. So I use tongs and a spatula to do it. I'm just moving it around a little bit so I can get the whole thing cooked. Once those 3 minutes are up, we take it out of the stove. We place it onto the cutting board to slightly cool off, since it's too hot to touch right now, coming straight out of the oil. We now grab our plate, place it down, and add in our sides. If you're curious on how to make the rice, I made a video about this a few days ago, if you'd like to check it out. Now, I like to add some salt and lime on top of the already seasoned fish, since some of it got burnt off anyways. The proper way of eating this is grabbing the slice from those little lines that we cut earlier and pulling it out. This should pick up most of the meat, but you can use a fork if you'd like. This is just the way I do it. No mames, this is so good. Oh, I missed this. Let's try the rice too. Still delicious. Still really good. I missed eating seafood. I don't get to eat a lot of seafood over here while in school. I hope this video helped you out, even if just a little bit, making some fried fish or una mojarra frita. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.